So one of my really good student lost simple mark that for sure you would be losing. So how to not lose the marks in these simple questions? This is IAL Year 13 Physics Paper 4, and this is the series Problem to Solution 1. So this is the topic in which he lost marks, which is for the mechanics, in which there is a subtopic called momentum. Now, what is the concept here? Like it is based on, if you notice, it is based on momentum and kinetic energy and mass. First of all, let me teach you the notes. Let me teach you the content. So if you notice the content, you will understand that momentum is mass times velocity. And then from here, what you're gonna do, you're gonna make velocity as a subject. So as you gonna make velocity as a subject, you get P over M, which is momentum over mass. And then the kinetic energy is P. Kinetic energy, it is half times M times V square. Substitute the value of V over here. So you'll get the expression which is half times M times V square, which is P square over mass square. So mass times mass. This mass and this mass cancels out. You get P square over 2M. So this is the concept of kinetic energy and momentum and mass. It is given in your formula booklet also. But still people are making error. Really good students are losing marks, and that is why people are getting low grades in IL also. Right. So look at the question. So there is a particle whose mass is m, the momentum is p, the kinetic energy is ek, and then there is a second particle who has mass 2mk, 2m, and the kinetic energy is 2ek, and we need to figure out the momentum for the second particle. So what we gonna do? First, what we gonna learn? Right now we are going slowly, but if you practice it, you will master it. For first particle, if you notice, the kinetic energy, use the same formula. Kinetic energy is momentum square over 2m, right? For the second particle, do the same thing. For the second particle, if you do the same thing, you will see that it's kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is given, which is 2 times Ek. So 2 Ek is the kinetic energy of the second particle equals momentum you do not know. So just take it momentum prime, and it is a square as per the formula, divided by 2 times mass of the particle. Now mass of the particle is given as 2m, right? Now what you have to do, Ek expression, just put it from here to there. So if you notice, you do it, you will see 2 times Ek. Ek is p square over 2m equals p prime square over 2 times 2m. This 2m cancels out, and still you will get, if you see, you will make p prime as a subject, so you will get 2 times 2, which is 4 times p square equals p prime square. Root on both sides, you will get 2p equals p prime. So that's how you solve this question, and you get your answer. Understood? So this much easy it is. Just substitute and get the answer. Let us move on to the next question. You understood, right? You can pause it and then do it. You will do this second question. I'll guide you now. Again, see, particle X has momentum m, and sorry, the mass m, the momentum p. Okay. And then particle Y has mass m by 2 and kinetic energy is 8 Ek. We need to find the momentum of particle Y. Again, for the first particle, so particle X, you will apply same thing. Kinetic energy is p square over 2m. And then for Y particle, you will apply again kinetic energy. Kinetic energy this time 8 Ek, right? This is the kinetic energy of Y particle equals momentum of the Y particle. Let us say you can take Py square over 2 times mass of the particle. 2 times mass of the particle is m by 2. Again, what you're gonna do? Remember, substitute the value or expression from here to the next. So if you notice, you do it 8 times p square over 2 times mass of the x particle equals momentum of y square over this one. If you just try to cancels out, so you'll get m here. Now this m and this m cancels out, and this 2 will give me 4. So it will give you 4p square equals py square. Taking root on both sides, you will get 2p equals py. So the momentum is 2p. I hope you understood, right? This next question you should try again. Next question is little bit good. I would say that it is even better than the previous two questions. Look at the question, pause it and do it. So particle A has mass m, the kinetic energy is ek, and momentum is p. Again, you know that for particle m you apply the formula. And for particle B you have mass and you have momentum. Now you need to get the kinetic energy of particle B in terms of ek. Anyway, we get it like that. They just asked it. So for the particle A, what you're gonna do? You're gonna do the same thing. Kinetic energy is momentum of the particle over 2 times mass of the particle. Same thing you do for B. So for B, kinetic energy of the particle, we do not know. Let us say kinetic energy prime, right? We do not know its kinetic energy. But the momentum is given as which is 4p. You know that as per the formula, it's momentum square, right? If you check, it is kinetic energy equals to momentum of the particle square divided by 2 times mass of the particle. The mass of the particle is 2m. Yes or no? Now again, what you're going to do, if you notice here, simplify this. So you'll get 4 times 4 times p square over 2 times 2m, right? And if you notice, you simplify, you will see just leave this p square over 2m. Leave this because this p square over 2m, I can use this part. So it would be 16 divided by 2, which is 8. So 8 p square over 2m. What is p square over 2m? Just substitute the expression over here. You get 8 ek. Yes or no? Right? So this would be C option. So this is so simple, right? These questions are so simple. It just you do calculation mistakes here. So this is the problem that people face. But from now onwards, you will not face it, right? Try these questions, and if there is any doubt, you can put your comment. Okay, put your V's or put your questions or any answer you have gotten wrong. You can just let me know. Okay, I'll help you. I hope this helps. Thank you so much. We'll meet in the next video.